it be? Wake up. Get it, kill it.
Right. 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 Ow.
You look delectable. But you look even better without your clothes on.
I'm hitting the shower.
You smell pretty good. Message?
Julia reminded me that African Queen woman's back today.
Who?
Tombo. Tombi.
Oh, yeah, what, the receptionist?
The way they talk about her, it's like she's Precious Ramotse.
Who?
Am I doing the dirty with an ignoramus?
You might be.
No. If Precious Mrs. Temby, she might think she can just walk back in, but I'm not going to give up without a fight.
Tiger.
And following recent concerns about their decline in numbers, a special investigation in tonight's programme will ask the question, bees, should we be concerned about their decline in numbers?
I'm too ill to come into the surgery. Look, I haven't been to the doctors for years. I hate the place. I never come. I'm an economic godsend, but today I need a doctor. What time can I expect one?
Well, the doctor schedules home visits according to urgency and distance, so...
Schedule. Shed, not scared.
So don't expect him soon.
Are you still there?
Good morning.
You're on his list. This is staff-only area.
Do you not know who I am? They are expecting me. I am...
Mrs. Tembe!
Oh,
You are here, back amongst us. This is Lauren. She stepped up, filled in, filled up. You have been sorely missed.
I do not want to delay you.
5 minutes. Julia sends apologies. She'll be along later. And Karen specifically asked me to say hiya and welcome back.
Lovely to see you.
Dumelambora, Dumelamboma. Oh, I forgot myself. I am no longer in Botswana. I am back.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Where you belong.
Mrs. Denby, let's put the kettle on. Make you a really nice cup of...
What on earth?
Well, obviously, we've missed your organisational beverage input.
This milk is non-organic. This milk is off.
There's some whitener in the...
Whitener?
You haven't seen a doctor for 6 years.
Somewhere in there it'll tell you why. I've no time for useless doctors.
And yet here I am. How long have you been feeling unwell?
Oh, fortnight, 3 weeks. I've been self-medicating. Honey,
And is that working for you?
I'm premenstrual, so probably best to avoid sarcasm. Tea?
No thanks, maybe later. Well, you've no history of bronchitis, but you're finding it difficult to breathe. Is it painful?
I feel lightheaded, feeble. I hate people that are feeble, they're pathetic.
Well, nobody likes to feel ill.
Nobody likes to get MRSA from a hospital either. Didn't stop it killing my husband.
Mineral water, just until I have restocked.
Mrs. Temby thinks we let the drinks trolley slip.
Mrs. Tembe overreacted, and now she would like to start over.
Me too. I'm Lauren.
I'll leave you to it. Mr. Cantlow.
Well, this has all changed.
New appointment software. Oh, don't worry. Just get used to it. It took Karen a couple of weeks. Here, look, just keep your eye on the cursor. There you go. Easy peasy.
You have a chest infection. I'm prescribing antibiotics.
Really? You've got some that haven't been compromised by overprescribing?
You've had this for several weeks. Your system needs more than honey.
I want you to see my bees.
I'm not really a bee person.
Oh, they're not going to hurt you. Open your mind, Dr. Carter. I'll take your antibiotics, only if you look at my bees.
Bees make me quite anxious.
Oh, don't be such a Mary. Medics should be interested in honey.
I had a nasty sting as a child. It ruined a week in Mevagissey.
Staphylococcus aureus. One of the most common wound-infecting bacteria. UMF Manuka honey has been used to tackle even that most antibiotic-resistant strain. And it worked. You look at my apiary, and I'll take your antibiotics. Deal?
Can you show me the process to cancel an appointment?
I already did.
It will sink in.
There we go.
What have you done to the computers? They were fine until you came back. My screen is just frozen.
No,
No, he's just joking. We had gremlins while you were away too. Mrs. Tenby is on a very steep learning curve and she's doing fabulously.
I'm sure she is. It's good to have you back. So, low tech it is. Who's my next patient?
That'll be me, Dr. Granger. 10 a.m. Julia's not about, is she?
Sadly not, but I think you are mistaken, Mr. Bigelow.
Don't think so.
Well, according to the computer, Dr. Granger's next patient is Miss Knox.
Computer says no.
I made my appointment for 10 with Dr. Granger.
Mrs. Tenby, have you moved any appointments about?
No, I do not think so.
Someone must have moved your appointment.
Well, someone can move me back.
Let me see what I can do. Do you mind? Right. How about 10:15
Fair enough.
with Dr. Cassidy?
No, not Dr. Cassidy. I can't see Dr. Cassidy. I booked to see Dr. Granger. You lot messed it up. You lot have got to get it sorted.
And seeing Dr. Cassidy is not getting it sorted.
Look, Mrs. Tenby, I don't mean to be discourteous. You've just got back and everything. But I can't see a lady doctor.
How about noon with Dr. Granger?
Noon? All right.
Right, would you like to put that on the system, Mrs. Tenby? Get back on the bike.
My honey's been used to help with insomnia, psoriasis. Yet more and more people are taking cinnamon and honey to boost their immune systems pre-op. You see, bees are a medical resource, and you can't even make it down to the house.
Well, I'm a bit more phobic than I thought.
See, doctors need to be convinced. Doctors have to oppose the routine dosing of dairy cows with antibiotics. You know, stop prescribing antibiotics unnecessarily.
There are health and safety issues with anaphylactic reactions.
Oh, grow up. It would take more than 1,000 stings to kill you. Well, you're not allergic. You present no threat. Bees do not attack for no reason.
I think I better be going.
Oh, you're wimping out. We had a deal.
Well, now you're just being childish. There's one under my hat. There's one under the hat. Get it off. Get it off. Get it off.
You got stung in Mevagissey. I watched while antibiotics failed to keep my husband alive after you lot gave him MRSA.
You need to take the antibiotics.
Why?
I wouldn't prescribe them if they weren't necessary.
Oh, just go.
So, I was just thinking what I fancied for lunch.
Yeah?
Something low in calories, easy to digest, quickie.
I'll see you at the Icon later then.
Totally.
I am scandalized.
And I'm Lauren. Pleased to meet you.
What on earth do you think you are doing?
What do you think I was doing? You see, you can't even say, can you? Because you're too dried up and jealous.
What?
What are you even doing here, anyway?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. What did I say?
What's going on?
I think I upset her.
I am sorry, Dr. Carter, but you did not see what I just saw.
What?
I would rather not say, but just let me tell you, that woman has more sides than the one she turned to you.
I'm sure she has, but Lauren has been very helpful. She stepped in at very short notice.
I had to get away. You know that I did.
I know, but we're thrilled to have you back. Look, let's not turn a molehill into a mountain on your very first day.
I am sorry.
I don't want you to be sorry, but would you turn the other cheek just a little bit for me?
Perhaps I... Of course.
Good. Gratifying when my guidance isn't ignored. Redbush?
Oh, Mr. Bigelow, my 12 o'clock.
Not.
My next appointment is with...
But change it and Mrs. Temby put it on the system.
I did.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It looks like a data input error.
Is that techno speak for another cock-up?
Well, you do have an appointment.
Is this the face of somebody who thinks that's adequate?
Do you want to see Dr. Granger because it's a personal problem, or because you're a misogynist?
Listen, I've read The Female Eunuch. I'm all for Jermaine Greer still not wearing a bra on News Night Review.
Well, I'm sure she appreciates your support, but as there are no male doctors here, it's me or nothing.
Nothing then.
But you clearly have a problem.
Which you can't help me with.
I can.
You can't. I don't get it. Mrs. Temby put me on the computer.
Do you think you might have got it wrong again?
I did what you showed me.
Oh, well, there's no point crying over spilt milk, is there? Let's see if we can find another appointment for you.
Another? It's me day off.
Well, if you want, you can register a complaint with the practice manager.
She's not here, is she? Her car's not outside.
No, but I can telephone Miss Parsons and tell her that...
You're all right. Shabby, though. Wouldn't have happened if Julia was here.
Right, there's Dr. Carter. He's a man at 4 o'clock. I'll put it into the system myself and then I'll show my colleague once again how to do it. Right, I'll write you an appointment card.
While you are here, can we talk cones? I've noticed that whenever Julia's at the campus, she seems to have a parking space coned off.
I'll stop you there, Dr. Carmichael. Cones? Really? I'm off duty. That's like a patient asking you to pop a pimple if you met him at the pictures, just when you sat down with your hot dog.
The Mill Health Centre, how may I help you?
Serena Stewart. Can you tell that Dr. Carter that he's won? Tell him I know I need to take the medication. It'll make his day. I need another prescription.
Repeat prescription.
A replacement. Amoxicillin. I tore the first one up. I feel worse. It'll make his day.
Dr. Carter will only be pleased that you are accepting help.
I'll get a black cab if I know what time it'll be there.
Your prescription will be ready at the start of afternoon surgery. And I will telephone you if there are any problems.
Are you sure? It's just I can't face it.
Leave it with me.
Well, of course the woman has issues, but there's such a thing as cutting off one's nose to spite one's face.
She appreciates she behaved badly, as much as she will appreciate your forbearance.
Well, seeing as it's you. Where do you stand on bees, Mrs. Tembe?
Never in bare feet, Dr. Carter.
Code note. Dissent amongst doctors vis-a-vis cordoned off slots. Clear Conan be directed at Julia. Possible solution? Colour-coded multi-coning? Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Excuse me.
Somebody in a wheelchair might have needed a number 2.
Let's go.
You go, I'll see you later. Go on. What? Jealous?
Lunching here?
Yep, need some protein.
And slow release carbs.
Otherwise known as a
Sandwich?
Yeah.
Finishing school wasn't wasted on you, was it?
You know what? There's nothing about this place that I'm not enjoying. Seriously, watch this space. I'm going nowhere.
I'm being seen. You go ahead.
I need collecting a prescription. Serena Stewart, prescription.
Just give me a minute. We're having a little bit of trouble today. It's not usually like this. Oh well, third time lucky, let's hope, eh?
I've got a taxi waiting.
Right. Well, there's nothing for Stuart here. Repeat prescriptions do take 24 hours.
I called earlier.
You didn't speak to me, did you?
No, it was a lady with an African accent.
Mrs. Tembe.
Well, sorry, there's nothing here.
Is this a joke? She said she'd call me if there was a problem.
Well, she's just having a little rest.
Well, get her and get the practice manager too.
Maybe those people were right. I shouldn't be here.
They were repulsive racists and half-wits.
I shouldn't have come back.
Nonsense. What would we do without you?
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just that there's a lady in reception. She wants to make a complaint about Mrs. Tembe. She's pretty furious.
Are you Mrs. Stewart?
There is no prescription.
There is. I signed the replacement.
We made a joke about bees.
Really? So I'm funny, am I? Laughing, are you?
Hey, now, come on. Nobody's laughing at anybody.
Are you sure?
I put a note on the prescription.
And it's disappeared. Oh, well, of course. Well, this is the NHS and you are all incompetent.
I am so sorry.
Can I help?
Who are you?
I'm the practice manager. Is everything all right?
Oh, really, you must be so proud. What's your kill rate?
Right, I've got this, Julia. Let's talk about Richard. Can you tell the cab to come back later? And I'll see Mr. Bigelow next.
Today was supposed to be a lovely day.
You should sit down.
I want to get out of this place. I hate these places. I hate all of you.
I know. I've read Richard's notes.
They put on rubber gloves. And they think they're clean. He wasn't even 50.
He should still be alive. The hospital failed Richard.
I told them about the gloves.
They should have listened to you.
Will you agree with me?
I am sorry that the health service I believe in is responsible for your tragedy and your loss. I want to apologize.
Thank you.
But please, Serena, let me help you.
It was Richard who wanted to keep the bees. Thank you.
Lauren, agency stuff to sign.
Lauren has tried to teach me, but...
Huh, Lauren. She comes across all sweet and wonderful, like nothing's her fault, and you get the blame for everything.
I am usually good with technology.
Look, just click on Barry's appointment.
I am clicking.
And highlight it.
I am highlighting.
Watch her.
Well...
And then left click the mouse, scroll down, and there should be a button that says show all amends. Mrs. Temby? Mrs. Temby, are you still there?
She has done this to me. Thank you, Imogen Hollins. I am indebted to you.
You've been fiddling with this, haven't you?
I've always been a squeezer. I can't help it.
So it's a bee sting.
There's a bit of sting still left in it, though.
Right, you're going to have to hold this.
Is it going to hurt?
Oh, I expect so. Yes, that's right. Yeah, move it over. That's it. That's it. Now it's nice and exposed. If you can just... There we go. Gotcha.
No bees, no honey, though. That's what the Spanish say.
No bees, no sting on the end of your as your father. Nasty brutes. Right, I've got some cream. So, how exactly did you...
It weren't no naked midnight stroll round no apiary.
Yes, I was near hives today. Got off lightly.
Barry, I'm sorry you've been shoved from pillar to post. It's all been a bit of a cock-up today, I'm afraid.
I'm on a day off.
Everything okay now?
Miss Parsons, please. What happens in the consulting room stays in the consulting room.
Huh.
Even if it takes all day to get in there.
Right.
So you just changed your mind and I'm supposed to be fine with that?
What can I tell you? I've made plans.
We made plans. You self-centered, self-serving...
Oh, and I thought you loved me.
Bitch.
And that's another reason why I'm not seeing you later.
You just meet Lauren and you're rank.
Yeah, who are you trying to kid? I've been trying to avoid you.
People see you. I saw you in there.
Yawn.
Barry and Imogen, they see you too.
Yawn, yawn.
I have been trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You hid this. Why would you do that?
Oh, I can't be bothered with you right now.
And the computer. What have I ever done to you?
Nothing. I'm simply hastening the inevitable. Why don't you do us a favour and go?
I beg your pardon.
You heard me. Just go home.
In one day, I have grown to hate you more than I could ever imagine. I wish you dead.
What now?
I don't know, Dr. Carter, honestly.
Save it, both of you. Julia's office, 9 a.m.
And don't imagine, for one moment, I think this is one-sided.
Okay.
No, I've had a really horrible day. I keep coming over all faint.
You want a glass of water?
No, but I could really do with a lift home. Would you?
Okay, here you go. I better get off.
What's the matter, Dr. Granger? I'm scared of getting caught in my sticky web. Come on, would a cup of coffee kill you?
Good night, Lauren.
Are you gonna let me in?
I told you not to come.
It's not that simple. There are things I want to say to you.
Just go home.
Why? Because you're doing someone else!
Yeah, that's right. Got Freya in here. She's my new lesbian lover. I'm doing her real good.
I bet you are. Don't you close the door in my face, you slag!
Me a slag, then what are you? Just go home, Kevin. The grown-ups are playing.
Don't you...
Just gross.
What? Get back behind your nets!
Oh, big man.
Now, where were we? Come on and take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Not that kind of girl.
No, we both know that's not true.
No. Not again. Yes, I am sleeping with Kevin. And he's better than you.
There's no